And we are back, whānau. Welcome back to this, the sixth and final game of day one at the 2025 Premier Touch League here at Barry Curtis Park in Auckland. It's been a wonderful day so far. Looking forward to this one, just to close out. Interesting battle between strikers who we haven't seen at all today, but they've been travelling well throughout the day, and Stingrays. They've come a long way, Stingrays, travelled a long way, so it'll make for interesting play. Joining me in the hot seat right now is the gold medalist from the Masters 7 Women's, Jean Marsh. Wonderful to have you here. How are you going?
Kia ora, Rod. Yeah, good to be here. Barry Curtis Park, 2025 PTL Series this year. So, yeah, really excited to have a look at what these teams have got to offer us today. Central Stingrays, I watched them this morning earlier against the Heat and also the Raiders Women's, and I was quietly, pleasantly surprised with their first game this morning, Rod. They scored first against the Heat Women's team, and obviously Heat found their feet a little bit later on. But, yeah, I'm excited to see the Central Stingrays team, but also this Northern Strikers team coming off a silver medal at the Open Women's Nationals. So, yeah, it'll be an interesting game here.
Yeah, Central Stingrays, much like the boys, they're drawn from a long way away. It's got players from all over the Motu, some from down south, Wellington, a couple of Manukura girls in there. So it's good to see them here. And you never know, missing the big names that you might expect, but it's just what the performance you put out there. And as we see the Northern Strikers line up here, they'll be good to go. Obviously, you got the familiar names: Briar Hadfield, Taimana Bailey, Charlie Foster. They'll be there or thereabouts, controlling things, just getting themselves around the park. But yeah, it's been great having with the Stingrays team. Just seeing what they throw up, slightly different style, and it'll be interesting to see what the contrasting styles we see here with these two ladies' teams.
Yeah. This morning's game, having a look at Teresa Rini from Central Stingrays, number 11. She was pretty impressive on a sweep, always looking to go long. So it'll be interesting to see if they still utilise that play this afternoon against the Strikers there, Rod. But we'll have tap-off soon, and it looks like Northern Strikers going to tap off.
Yep. Stingrays, much like the Paiwai Rolls boys, got that little combo going. Central Stingrays women's got the two Rini girls, Carrie and Teresa. When they're on, they go well. So look forward to them controlling things. And likewise, I was impressed with Anika Taylor-Claude. She played well in the earlier game. So looking for big things. Patient is the game, I guess. Last game of the day.
It's really good to see Holly Williams back in a touch strip there, Rod. She's been missing playing a bit of rugby out North Harbour way, so it's really good having her back at touch, and she's had quite an impactful season this year with her team, so hopefully she goes well again today for them.
Just as we see the Strikers just heading down, heading from left to right, as you can see it on the screen, just trying to draw the defence up. Wasn't quite the shape that they wanted. Let's see what the recovery is like for the Central Stingrays.
Nice.
Got disconnected a little bit in the middle there. Great start that we would expect from the Strikers. So they took their time finding the space. Holly did well, just trying to draw people away on the far side, enabling the opens just to play that 3-3 space. It was an easy down.
Yeah, nice simple little crossover there from Hebden. Slides in for herself. Central Stingrays tap off and just lose the ball straight away on touch one, so making it a little bit hard for themselves to start the game off with, Rod.
Yeah, and it's the little errors like that that can really start to sap the energy late in the day. They've already played some fairly big games, quick ones, so they can certainly get to you if you allow that to continue. Just trying to push to the outside there, Strikers. Hadfield looking for a short.
Hatfield, nice little dummy half runner, likes a little bit of a pick and likes to direct traffic from the dummy half roll. So should be vital for the Strikers team and someone that the defensive team really need to keep an eye on. Little quickie on the link, making sure that they're pulling corners in that link channel. Then open it up for the middle central corridor to open back up again. Got Zoe Sausage coming around for a sweep. One of the best line runners of Zoe was here, and just a quickie and step back in there. Good touch there from the Stingrays.
Referees for this game, Tai Hepi, Mark Pakuru and Tuku Williams. Look for them to keep some nice big spaces between these two teams as we see the pick. She's through the back line. Can she find it? Released a little bit earlier, I thought. Still got the goods.
Yep.
Well done.
Good little put down there from Tara Woodhouse. So she's been a long-standing winger around this North Harbour Northern Strikers team. So, again, Hatfield on the ball in that dummy half roll. Great little put down there.
Interesting. She had a choice there, link or wing she could have gone to. Played long, came off. Great selection.
Central Stingrays back in position here, Rod. So let's hopefully they get down to that 7 metre mark and try and work some of their plays there.
Yeah, Strikers just running alternates defence.
Yep.
Just keeping the pressure on.
That looked a little bit too simple, but that looked like that worked.
No, good touch. But yeah, I thought this is a little bit odd, not what we're used to. Maya Mahoney going straight through, looking for the latch on that one. Not quite executed properly.
Doing the next best thing, Rod, and leaving the corner as far away from the box so the Northern Strikers have the longest route to go to get their new fresh players on.
Yep. Foster, Hawken. Just steady stuff here by Strikers, just getting forward.
Holly Williams here looking for a nice little platform. Just a 3-3 middle dump and giving a nice platform for a scooper to have a pick for. Great D there. Kind of the defender tracked back, so didn't isolate herself in defence. So it was a good defensive read there from the Central Stingrays. They look to push out here to their box.
Good pressure. Good pressure nice defensively by the Strikers.
Nice. Julie Law there coming in for a little bit more direct. And Zoe's in the channel, so she's tidied up that one there for the Northern Strikers.
Yeah, it's just patient stuff for Strikers at the moment. No errors to talk of at this stage, early in the game. It's great work. No need to panic.
Yi Joy here working with Hatfield. Again, Briar here on the ball. Nice little late switch there. She'll look to go in. Nice dive. Good finish off from Briar there. Stingrays just a little bit loose on that defensive unit there, Rod. Hoping the link would come in a little bit tighter to assist this switch back here.
She engaged really well on that one. Nice platform set. And just engaged that gate. Forced the middle to come in. Unfortunately, link far side didn't come with it. Probably just a loss of comms a little bit there.
Making their way upfield, Central Stingrays hoping to get onto the 7. Then I know they have some 7 metre plays. I think it's just getting to that 7 with a sweep here. Would love to get a phase drop off the back of something like that, Rod, and just keep playing with that 4th, 5th, and final touches that you get given. Yep,
it's been difficult to determine just what attacking style they're wanting to play at this stage. 3-3-3-2. They've kind of varied things up a little bit, so I guess they're trying. As we see Holly again, she does wonderfully well at just finding the gate and setting right inside it.
Good little platform there from Holly, and again a scoop, but well defended then from the Stingrays, and they look to find their box with some good metres up the sideline there.
Yeah, player just wanting to get forward, which is the name of the game. And whilst we're here, just to thank you to the sponsors, SAS, Essex. And if Essex have got any shoes going, I'm here waiting. Tomorrow I'll be here as well. Silver Fern.
If you're getting a pair, can you grab some for me too?
And I'm all here to Waiora, sorry. Thank you to those sponsors. This is we see Strikers back on attack again.
So here, working with Hatfield, Sausage and Hatfield here, so they're going to get a dump on the link and a little feed off to Zoe, who's a great line runner.
Yeah, those two have been working together for so long. Right the way from secondary schools, and they're still here, still together. Combos working. Not needing to do too much. If you get the execution right, the holes will always appear.
And it's good to see the Northern Strikers just sticking to their plays and trying to finesse those. It's a big day tomorrow. I mean, these games are all set up for a platform so that tomorrow finals day you kind of know your combos, your plays, what's working for you and what's not. So to stick to structure when the game's a little bit loose, it's good. It's setting them up for a good day, finals day tomorrow.
You notice in the game before that, Rennie Girls just trying to look for a little tails play on it. Strikers, coaching staff, Lovey Woodhouse, Kamanaka Bailey, plenty of experience in the box.
I was going to say no stranger to coaching, old Lovey Woodhouse.
No, no stranger to reffing too. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, that's when she was playing. No, she works tirelessly, giving to our game. We see the Strikers just playing legs. Nice catch pass.
Awesome. Good setup there from Hebden. She's been doing a lot of work at dummy half there, working obviously comboed up here with Williams and Hebden, and Williams seems to be the platform setter there, and Hebden coming off on the scoop there. On this time, she's just going in extra numbers. Nice catch and pass there.
Yeah, Hebden, great job there, just squaring up, forcing the link to hold, and allowing her to push the ball just outside. And it was just drawn pass. Wonderful execution. It's a little more direct here by Stingrays, getting down. Just trying to, single play, that's it. Just need to find a gate, release early. Forward pass maybe.
Yeah, Lister working really hard, and they're trying to organise their team and get everyone sorted out into position. So she is working really hard, and they've got Singh in the back as well. She's trying to hunt around for little holes that could possibly be, but this Northern Strikers team's defensive unit is pretty strong, as we would know. I've played against them numerous amounts of times, and they're very solid and they're very direct in their defensive patterns, and they're very strong in their defensive policies. Foster here, a great ball player, Foster. Well defended there from the Central Stingrays. When she's with the ball and she's kind of looking for holes she's quite hard to take control of, so they did well. Unfortunately, a drop ball there on touch one, so Northern Strikers are in the perfect position to have a little bit of a waster here on the 7 metre or send a quick sweep around. Nothing that's going to cause too much chaos, just a sweep with a step back. Central caught offside there, unfortunately, the defender, and a step back and slide through for the Northern Strikers.
Yeah, once again, repeat play. Just worked well, pushing the defenders wide and taking the inside. Smiles all around in the box there for the Strikers.
Great stature, tall, used her dive well.
As the Northern Strikers go up 6-0, 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Mahoney trying to direct traffic there for the Stingrays, so working with Julie Law. Be really hard to pick some little holes in the Northern Strikers defensive unit, but they're working away at it. Julie Law gets a little bit of a step, just a lazy switch back and the slide back in there from number 8. Awesome work, Mahoney staying alive. Julie Law not dying with the ball on touch 5 there, Rod, and just thinking, if I can find a gap, I'll have a hunt. Little step back there, switch over. Mahoney with a slide under. Awesome work.
Enterprising stuff, and it's great to see. Keeping that defense honest, working hard, and hopefully that's a confidence booster that they need, Jean.
That is a confidence booster. The next thing that would need to follow after something like that, Rod, would be a hold-out defensive unit. And I guess you've got Yejoy here on the ball now. She's assisted with Morgan Tafia. Hatfield of Bill Pearl, she received that back. Listening, and she had ears up open for that call. And that was an early offside call, so again, Hatfield just with a crossover. Heard the offside call, Step back, slide in and under. Well done, Hetfield.
It was a nice initial touch, nice and strong. Just unfortunate that the defender didn't hear the referee, or certainly didn't react in time. You see the strikers just go about their work offensively and defensively.
Again, Lister here for the Stingrays. She's really working and trying to organise some plays here on the 7 metre line. Working tirelessly with Miller. Hawkins slides in. Again, Rod, it just seemed to open up there. It's almost like a killed play, but they stayed alive on that touch there. Miller coming around on the sweep. Lister off the back door, step back. Again, I think an offside call.
I think so.
Would have been there, Rod,
yeah.
And then a nice easy slide over for Miller.
I think so. We try to go to man. And to be honest, I think they might have thought that it was dead. It was done and dusted.
So now we can do this set, and we might have a might have a game on our hands.
That's it. They've
got to work hard here.
Work hard.
That's exactly a good touch there from our number 13, Gilmer. Again, it would be nice to get someone to kind of press up here and put a little bit of pressure on the strikers. Just they're buying a lot of time with the ball. Again, Holly, just the footwork. Catch, pass, release there. Doing well, the Central Stingrays, to hold them out here. Just a little step back. Nearly got them too. Hipped in.
It's that short side stuff that'll catch
release.
Catch you late. Probably no need to push that so early. You just want to get down the field. Nice play. How quick is she?
She was the same one that got a runaway try this morning in this morning's game. A nice little intercept there against the Heat, I think it was. Larson. So she's obviously got some toe there.
Sammy Stanton, she's quick herself. Managed to snuff that out. It was a great start.
Bert and Rennie working together there. Unlucky there for Rennie. They're finding their straps a little bit. I think once they tidy up their orange a little bit more, Rod, they'll have a little bit more success rate heading down to that 7 metre line.
Absolutely. It's the game. Orange and then red defence. If you can own those two, as I said before, you go a long way into winning games.
This is Hatfield and Yi Joy. Working again with Morgan. Hatfield just ball in hand, and she holds it out in front really, really nicely, and she's agile on her feet and got some pace to burn. So when she's got ball out there, she just stands defenders up. She's not looking to pass. She is looking to pass, sorry, with ball out in front and strolling over for that one. Breyer is.
Yeah, she certainly shows well just to create that space, get a little bit of disconnection, indecision in the defense. Player just trying to push through the hole, wasn't quite there. I think at this stage, the Stingrays are guilty of just playing on a single high point, as opposed to trying to just dig maybe a little deeper into the gate.
And defended there nicely by the strikers. They'll look to exit out here, get to their box, get their fresh legs on. Sausage here. She'll get some go forward here. Punch forward with these two middle men. Platform setter, nice little wrap around, nice. I like that one. Unfortunately, that one didn't come off, but there was enough flow in there to keep wrapping that around and playing off the back end. And that's always some entertaining touch to watch when they get confident to throw the ball around like that.
Yeah, start to play off the cuff. That's what you like to see. Players backing themselves and having a crack at it.
And it's good. They've earned the right to. They've done all the structures. They've done the things right, so they haven't gone automatically to this freestyle of let's have a guess. They've done their processes and stuck to structures, and then now introducing a little bit of a different style. Nice little crossover there by Julie Law, and she was looking for a long ball there, but defence again from the strikers hold him out. Sammy Stanton, hard to get around. Current touch black being named in the Trans-Tasman side this year to take on the Australians. So that'll be an interesting, and there's a few girls in this team here looking to do that in the next couple of weeks.
Yep,
Hatfield being one of them.
Away. Yep. Everyone's excited. Trans-Tasmans. Always wonderful games to watch, wonderful games to see. If you can get yourself down to...
Again.
Oh, she's through again. You can get yourself down to Christchurch, Napunawai Park, 25th April. It's the place to be. You're making it look easy.
Making it look easy. And that's... We're here for these reasons as well. I mean, this tournament is to get a lot of our touchbacks ready and primed for their Trans-Tasman in the next couple of weeks. But it's also, again, Rod, to see some of the youth that are coming through, ready to kind of claim those stamps and claim those jerseys that are cemented with players at the moment currently, Rod. So it's a nice breeding ground for them to mix and mingle with some of the Touch Blacks players here.
Yeah, absolutely. And for me, that's what's been exciting about today. It's just some of these young ones that have stepped up, touch and pass. It's just some of these young ones that have stepped up, and you get to see them ordinarily. They've kind of hidden in the shadows of some of the Touch Blacks. This weekend, they've been allowed to extend and play their own game, with many of the Touch Blacks being away. It's great to see. There is depth in New Zealand touch. Holly Williams directing traffic. She knows what she wants.
We're going to get there with Hebden, Sausage, and just the ball. And Holly's got a beautiful ball.
Yeah, she certainly knows how to throw him. Thought she might take a couple more steps into that space, but certainly understands the value of releasing early, making it a lot harder for a winger who's coming in to try and turn and get back out again.
Central Stingrays really looking to get out of their half. The strikers' defensive unit is just coming up in almost twos in the wave style of structure. And this is Larson again looking for a little sideline runaway as she does. But their defensive units are so good, and they have been a very strong defensive unit for as long as I can remember. In terms of the style that they play, they invest a lot of the energy in defence, which I think is awesome. The thing that's been so key for them in this game and over the past couple of years is they've had some attack to back foot that hard work that they do on defence. So they're becoming a well-rounded bunch of ladies to play against. So it's exciting to see, and they're all only a young group of girls. So it's exciting to see what else they're going to be able to offer in a couple of more years.
Yep. The future's looking good, especially in the women's game as it's starting to grow. Thought she was a little bit short there. Play through was the call. Looking for time, buying time.
Oh, unlucky there, Morgan Tuffia running around trying to just dot it on the yellow cone there, but unfortunately left it loose. But she's been an asset there for them too. She's quite she has strong presence, Morgan Tuffia. She's quite a tall player, but she gets up and does a lot of work and stays in the channel a lot. So definitely doing her role in this defensive unit.
Counting down, 20 seconds left in this half. If there's anything that needs to happen in the second half for Stingrays, Jean, what do you think it is?
I think just touch 1 and 2, both ends for me, Rod. It would be my message would be let's get some go forward on both touch 1 and 2, attack and defence. Simple comms, I know they are, and I'm a very simple person, but if touch 1 and 2 can take care of in a directful way, then we could get something on the back end of that.
Awesome. And that rounds out the first half. Northern Strikers up 9-2 against the Stingrays. We'll be back in 2 to see the second half. Catch you then.
The kaupapa of a Mōhia Te Waiora is to promote alcohol harm minimisation that is mana enhancing, community owned and strength based. A Mōhia Te Waiora means to uphold wellness. It's designed to be championed by communities, whānau and people who want to change the place of alcohol in our society. We support local and cross-government actions that make alcohol less visible, less affordable and less available to help shift social norms. This is our contribution to a healthier and more equitable Aotearoa, because we're stronger when we kōrero together, work together, support each other, haka together, take the field together, awhi each other, be there for each other, manaaki one another, stand together. Let's reduce alcohol harm, Aotearoa.
Hoki mai anō whānau. Welcome back to this, the last game, sixth and final game of day one, PTL's 2025. Northern Strikers in good control here at the moment against the Central Stingrays. And you were talking just before the break, Gene, just about the Stingrays and needing to dominate touches 1 and 2 at both ends. I think you're right in that one. Nothing works better. I always call it compounding interest. If you can get that first touch is solid and getting forward. You know, you gain 5 metres in the first one, is 7 the second one, 9 on the next. So that compounding interest, you really do need to make sure that you get one right. So it'll be interesting to see if what change up the coaches have. Hikapenny, been around a long time, he'll know. It's only minor adjustments to be made too.
And a new bunch of girls, obviously. With the PTL series, you don't get as much time as you would provincially or nowhere near the club kind of time. You get to mix and mingle with each other, Rod. So you're almost turning up here, and you might be lucky to have a couple of trainings under your belt as a unit when you're turning up into a PTL series, because it's later in the back end of the year, and the club and provincial trainings that you have to attend take quite a bit of time up.
They take priority, certainly. Obviously, gold medal at the Masters. How did you enjoy that one?
That was fun. A nice little Central Stingrays there on attack there. Unlucky there. They had a starter which didn't come off, but unfortunate there for number 11, Rennie. She kind of was thinking before she had the ball, but good intentions there. Let's hope they got a good defensive set here to put some hold on this this unit of strikers that just keep coming and coming, and that's a great platform setter there from Hawkins at number 20.
Getting down.
Foster there. Nice little dish off. Great touch there.
Good touch. All they're going to do is work this one out.
Foster will have a little bit of a hold up here with the ball. Taimana. Unlucky
Great
there.
Work. Yep, I certainly enjoyed my time calling down at the Masters. It's always a wonderful tournament. Everyone enjoys themselves. And that's the part I really do like about it. You know, everyone goes hard when they're on the field, but off it, the camaraderie is certainly there. I loved it.
Yeah, definitely a different. It's different there. It was my first nationals at the Masters level, and I must say I 100% thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I cannot wait till next year. So I don't normally say that after a season of touch. I'm like, I'm done. I cannot be bothered to think anymore about touch, but high on my calendar is 2026 Masters Nationals. So we'll see how that goes, Rod.
Great to hear. Great to hear as we see the strikers now just being patient. There's that show again.
Yeah, and they're just unlucky there, forward off the ruck. So that one was forward after the ruck, and sometimes there is themes with our referees in terms of what they're looking at, and they've been really good at this game here, Rod, of making sure that the flow of the game stays in it, and it would get hard at times to pull up some things there, but they've done a good job of making sure that this game has been well looked after. Great touch here by Morgan.
Yep, the one thing we can ask of the referees is that they open up the space between two teams and allow them to run, allow them to express themselves. And to be honest, all the referees today have done a wonderful job at that.
Yeah, I've got to give it to our referees. I mean, we're asking them to open up space. Well, only when we're attacking, though. I mean, when we're defending, we don't want too much space opened up. So we're hoping that we can ask them for something on attack and then ask for that back on defence. But that doesn't work the way we want it to. So they do an awesome job. Beautiful there. Again, just flow out of the box. Hadfield kind of has all the tools that's required, the agility, the step back, the ball, the pass, the dive. So when you have a player that can offer so much. It's really hard to take control of her. She's got nous of the game. She'll be quite experienced now, Hatfield. So I'm really excited for her in particular and see what she brings to this Trans-Tasman series for our Touch Blacks this year.
Nice little set there for Stingrays, got him behind.
This is Law here. She's at half. I hope yep, good.
Yep,
I was hoping she didn't
forget
forget she was half.
For a while there.
No, good listening to mate there. Really trying to play off Mahoney, trying to play off the back end of an offside call, but that was probably more directed at a different defender. But again, still being able to run through and listen to those calls, it's always just staying alive and trying to make use of what calls you can get.
And if in doubt, I always find it's the best thing. Just push into that space anyway.
Yep.
Give a questioning look to the referee. Only because I've seen you do it quite often, Jean. It works for you.
I always think I'm onside. I have no idea what everyone else is moaning about. Stingrays here, just over halfway, so hopefully they can kick in, and even just this touch one, just something direction. Just that forward direction first to give us a little bit of a platform.
Holly
and
Williams, and with the heavy touch there, just trying to slow things down.
Right,
nice little step.
Unlucky there. Gilmer here, working with Singh. Just trying to kind of really pinpoint the defender that they want so they can run a play, and they've obviously... Oh, that's a play on. Unlucky there.
Forward pass, I would expect. And it was well read by the referee. Putting the Stingrays back on defence. They've certainly done a lot of defending in this game. Takes a lot out of the legs. Empties the tank, this defending.
Hatfield on again, working with Yejoy. Over to Sammy. Could possibly be a mark, but that's a play on. Boy, Yejoy with a little bit of a step. Great touch there from the Central Stingrays. So well hard out on that set there, especially when you've got Hatfield coming on at 100 miles an hour. You kind of tend to shake in your boots a little bit, but the Central Stingrays girls really kind of shut that one down for them. So good work. Hopefully get a good yardage play. Awesome little footwork from number 2 here. Miller there. So there's glimpses of real brilliance between the Central Stingrays team there, Rod. Like the individual skill set, you can see some of them with the ability, the footwork, the dive, the catch pass.
Yep, they just need to put a little sequence together.
Yep.
And really work the defender. Sometimes I guess they're a little bit guilty of trying to step in instead of stepping out and just having a real crack at it. Nice touch there.
And this is probably the best environment to learn, you know, how it works and how their plays work when it's very different to coming to module and then playing module at your local or wherever you're playing module, and then coming here to a PTL series when you do get the likes of Touch Blacks that are joined in with this unit. And great catch and pass here. Tara Woodhouse heading over there. Sausage always in support. Off to Foster. Again, one side to the other side. So unlucky there from the strikers. But again, Stingrays still hanging in here. I know the score is 10-2, but they're still working hard to shuffle left to right to make sure the defensive unit, no holes are opening up there. So got to give them that much. Happily get a good boxer out. See this touch one here, just quite a lateral offer, and unfortunately there it looks like a bit of a bumble in the play of the ball. So they're going to have to scramble here to get 6 on it. And Sausage is smart. She's in the same time, you want to hold on to the ball, but if you can stick a sneaky little try in while there's no players on, then why wouldn't you? You'd be silly not to.
Strikers really, really hungry on defence. And they certainly stepped up and got that recount, and here they are. They get the rewards of that. At the end of the day, you put in the hard yards. It's the attacking end you want to be at. That's where you have your fun. Sweep around.
That's good comms here.
Early release. Foster just trying to manipulate the defender, get him over. She's in control. Little tails.
Great.
Good coverage.
Awesome. Good defence there from the Stingrays. Mahoney.
Yeah, that was well done.
That was well done because that's quite a hard move to defend. It was a crossover and then they went with the follow, but she was able to cover there. Good breakaway here from Stingrays. Get some punch forward here from 17. She's got some toe here. Kick away again. And that's the bit that we would love. Just on the back end of that would be a phase off the back end instead of an overrun. But she's working really hard here to try and get her team on the front foot. She'll just look to go on the outside. Or just unlucky.
Still a little bit guilty of playing the point defender.
Yeah.
Instead of playing, just either side, the gate either side. Really making that point defender work. If they want to step up, just catch them, get the shoulders turned. To allow your dummy half to have a little bit more time to manipulate and do what they need to. See strikers just go about their business.
Williams here, Hebden, she'll look to scoop, she'll go straight down, look for an offside call. Great from number 17 there, awesome from Singh. She tracked her player quite comfortably, waited for her referee to let her know she was onside and then commit to a touch there. So defensively, well done there. Law here looking to just find some extra metres and put her team on the front end. Nice little catch and pass here from 19. So they're still working hard. Bella Lister here has been working really hard. She's trying to organise a lot of her team's plays. And she'll get through the back end.
Yes, that was a nice kick.
Yes, and
Can
finish off. Great work.
That was a nice little kick.
Awesome. Awesome for Bella. Good work. She's really been working hard in the Stingrays team. Old Bella has to try and break this Northern Strikers line, and she just happened to get there. Unlucky there for Hebden. She came across to make a diving touch, but Bella just kicked away at the last moment to get her team across the line. Awesome work, Central Stingrays.
It almost seemed a little bit foreign for Strikers as Bella went in behind the line there, and there was absolutely nobody.
And challenge number 2 now, you've got Hadfield up with Yejoy working along Morgan, Taifia and Woodhouse, and it was
outside
out, but that was quite a tidy little put down there from Tyra, and she'd like that one herself as well.
Nice little splitter straight in, the way I like it too. When they run the splitter, you run at that pace, it really does engage the defence.
And it's a move that's not normally a part of the women's game because we haven't been able to achieve it like Hadfield just set it up like that. So it's a great tool to be utilised, and you've got to have the skill sets to do it, and Hadfield did it quite beautifully with her unit. Central Stingrays going end to end though, Rod, so they're back here now.
That's what they need to do.
Yep.
All you can ask for is when you transition and get down the other end, then work hard and keep the opposition down the other end. It makes defensive life a lot easier.
Hawkins, 24 Northern Strikers. She's just been a solid platform setter. Doing she knows what her role is, and her role is to make sure that her team gets front forward so that her middles can come off the back end, and she's owned that role every single time she stepped up.
Bailey.
Good set there from Central Stingrays, holding that set out from the Strikers team. Look to box out here.
Great work.
We talk about that little hunting touch, Rod, and sometimes we would like to engage in that touch instead of the last minute try to kick away again. Our number 17, she's got some toes, and she seems to be the latching link or player that comes on in that roam. And when you are that player, you get a sense of so much room outside and the outside, so you tend to kick away. And I always get a little bit excited when someone fast is coming on and there seems to be more room than there is.
No, it's wonderful what pace can do.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
This open up the space.
Yeah, it would be great to know what pace could do.
Smarts. We always talk about it, physical v smart. You need it all. Balance right across your squad.
Hebden here again with Williams. Oh, unfortunate there. I think they try to set something up that required a different platform, and the Central Stingrays defensive unit had already kind of pushed up really high and eliminated any platforms that they wanted to offer there. So great work from the Stingrays. Pushing here, great little set here. Just a nice solid drive. And if that's fifth and final, just a kick out.
thought she might have been a little bit short that time. Williams, one good thing though with the Stingrays here is it looks like they've sorted out their 1-2.
Yep.
Which is giving them a lot more chances. So now they need to transfer from that 1-2 they got down. Just need to work on 4-5 now.
Yep, that's it. And that's all we could ask for. Touch 1 and 2 is what we wanted first half, and they've cleaned that up, and they're spending a lot more time in this half of the field.
Yep, down the fun end. In the park.
Here we go.
I liked it.
I like that one
so
too.
So does the referee. Simple
awesome
play.
work, Mahoney.
Simple play. Just down. Just straight down the track. No need to put a step on or anything. She just saw that the gate had opened. Thought it was Christmas.
Yeah.
Made the most of it.
Great,
well done.
Great posture. She's a nice tall player, so the dive is definitely would be her best utility to use with that stature, and she just kind of cleaned that up. So really nice to see from the Stingrays. Again, I would love to see them back this setup, Rod. Defensive unit. You got Sausage on the ball, Foster working here with Taimana, and again Tyra.
Forward pass. Yeah, I would have thought it was a forward pass. Looks that way.
Great little finish though
yeah.
for Tyra. She's got all the flair. I wonder where she gets that from. Definitely not from her mother.
Just looking to push the ball a little bit.
We should have our latcher coming on now with the wheels. Lister here, just get some direction. A nice little check there and an early release. Oh, unlucky there from number 3.
Great
Play
work.
all there.
Great work. Looking to push out.
Good hands here from Sausage. Tidying that one up. Hawkins again, platform setter for a middle men. Williams, Hebden down the backhand. She'll kick away to Morgan.
Strikers 10-4 over Stingrays. 4.5, just over 4.5 on the clock.
Great.
Strikers will never stop. They'll just keep coming at you. See how the Stingrays, show and go.
Great kick out there from Hebden to kind of stay central, and then last minute kick outs into that 32 channel. So he kicks away here. Then a nice little Morgan pass into Holly. Used to the ball. Morgan wrapping around. Holly showing the ball and just sliding over. So again, it's simple stuff, but it's coming down to the platform setter. Which
is where it should always be, right? If you get the set right,
yep.
That's the biggest part of any play.
And then normally the not the try scorers or the ones involved, they're kind of the ones that get the last bum tap when they get to the sub box, Rod.
Yeah, absolutely. But if there's anyone, it's your yardsmen, people who get you down the park, and then it is the setters. Relies so heavily on setters as we go over the top. Stingrays couldn't quite convert there, as we see the wind starting to pick up at the park now as we head into the back end of 3.5 minutes in this game.
They just seem to have a lot of room, the Strikers, and their ball is always out in front. They're always either engaging or ready to find another passer, just like there with Foster kicking away to Bailey, Taimana there getting a crossover or looking for a crossover. Foster going to play the dummy half roll there.
Pick up a penalty here. Well, they need it. Going 2 out.
Oh, Sausage.
Speed. Oh, good
great touch. Taylor Claude there, making a great touch there for the Central Stingrays, which is really hard to do, especially on Sausage. She's, like I said, she's one of the best in the game in that line running in that link channel there, Rod. So for come up and make that touch there was awesome, Taylor Claude. Unfortunately, a turnover here. And then another one. Luckily, they can't go back any further than they already are.
Yep. Oh, I thought it was a little bit of a heavy touch by Charlie Foster there. So he gets away with it. Hayter heading out.
Great. Oh, great touch there. That was an awesome touch there from Law. Law, an ex-Touch Black too, been to a couple of Trans-Tasmans for our Touch Blacks Open Women, so she's not no stranger to how it works at this level. And again, these Northern Strikers girls just seem to have a lot of time on the ball and a lot of strike power all over the park there. You've got Holly Williams in there, and then you've got Foster here, so you sausage on the outside of Foster, so you kind of got to cover all avenues when you're coming up against such a strong strikers team.
Yep, no stranger to the line. Charlie Foster. She dots down. We see some patience here with Stingrays.
A great little setup there.
Around.
Switch back, nice. And that's better from the Stingrays. Again, Lister, Bella trying to set everything up as much as she can. Bringing
Nice.
Burt around for a sweep.
Nice early rep on that one too that time.
Next best possible outcome was killing the play, fifth and final as far as from the strikers' box as they possibly could get. But then the strikers team just seemed to just drift across. And again, Hawkins, this is the... Hepton looks at Williams thinking, you've done that to me before and I didn't get it the next time and I still didn't get it. So they'll be having cute little words afterwards saying we need to get that one. So I'll be interested tomorrow, Rod, when we're sitting here to see if that play finally comes off for our strikers girls.
Yep. Just a little bit of an adjustment in the shape and the way they're running it. Nice feet. As you get to the outside, give the ball straight back to her. No, she's pushed through. Williams. Too smart. Open the gate and close it up.
Yep.
Close it again.
Even though our strikers, defenders got a little bit caught for pace there, but the nous of it kind of made up and they're aware of knowing that dummy half, she can't score, so you can buy yourself a little bit of time there. Again, strikers here just pushing up defensively. Like when you're trying to attack a team like this and they're giving you no time to think about what moves you want to do, it gets very tough.
That is us, folks. There's the hooter as we bring the end of Game 6 and Day 1, 2025 PTLs. Northern Strikers 12-4 up over the Stingrays. Been a wonderful day. Certainly looking forward to Day 2. Once again, 6 games running on that. It's been a pleasure calling this one with you, Jean.
Thank you, Rod.
As always, plenty of stories. But we will catch you all tomorrow live and early. Game 1, 8:30. See you then.